welcome to Smartworks. I'm from the Leeds branch, well, Yorkshire branch of Smartworks, but there are 11 centres over the UK. It was born about 10, 12 years ago from a need to help women get back into employment, because it was seen that when it comes to getting back into employment, women face a lot more hurdles generally than men. And the main ones being confidence. So Smartworks was born from a need of getting women back into confidence after maybe having children, maybe having life changes, but get back into work. And what we can do is we can help to support women by doing a mock interview. And the beauty of doing a practice mock interview is that you will get instant feedback. And it's an amazing opportunity to go through and practice interview skills. All of our mock interviews are all run with our coaches who have got a wealth of experience. They volunteer their time to us, and these ladies have worked in numerous different industries. So if we have a lady, for instance, that might have an interview for nursing, we will match her with one of our coaches who will have a medical background of some sort, whether that means she's sat on interview panels at the NHS, or whether she's worked in doctor's surgeries, anything. She will have a knowledge of what sort of questions will be asked. I'm a former client of Smartworks, and I haven't had a job interview for about 20 years when I came to Smartworks, and I was absolutely petrified. I had lots of gaps in my CV, and I was really, really scared about how I would personally answer those. And by getting that instant feedback, I was able to formulate an answer that didn't involve me going off on a big tangent. It was able to answer the way that an interviewer would expect me or hope for me to answer. So I was able to practice that until I felt comfortable. And then the other part of our service is our dressing service. So when it was seen that the lack of confidence was such a huge thing, a lot of this had to do with the clothes that we wear. And again, it goes back to a lot of different interviews might have a lot of different requests. So some may be more formal, some maybe less so, absolutely depending on what the job is. So once we know what sort of job interview the lady's going for, she can talk through it with the lady that will do her dressing. And this is a really lovely bit of the appointment. When I came for my appointment for the dressing, I didn't know what I liked. So when I was asked, what do you like? I thought, I don't know. I've no idea. I don't know what you wear for a job interview. I haven't got a clue. So the ladies went and got me a big rail of clothes. And it's almost like having a personal shopping experience, but it's very unique in that you're not worried about how am I going to pay for it, because there is no cost attached to it. So it's really, really lovely. We always have like music on in the centre. It's really, really really nice atmosphere, but it's also very safe. We're totally women only. And when I say women, that counts for registered, identifies female, all females, and non-binary. So it's a real safe atmosphere, which for some ladies, for lots of different reasons, it might be culture, religion, for loads of different reasons, or generally that they just want to feel in a women-only environment. So they can go and they can try their clothes on and have some fun. They can try a few outfits on. The amount of ladies that come to us and will just say they want something really boring, like a plain black suit, and they'll leave in a bright pink dress. It's amazing. We really get to see loads of women become absolute butterflies. We are not here to change anybody. We're to make the best of ladies. So it's to really boost confidence. So the idea is that, like, when I walked out of my session, I had my head held high. I knew what to say in that interview, and I had a bag full of clothes. So it was a real win-win situation, really. And I felt prepared. My interview was actually the day after, and I felt really prepared to be able to go and do that. We're a totally free to use service, so there is no cost involved. So it's almost like a why not situation. What the worst that can happen, you get some free clothes. But we have really good statistics, and nearly 70% of ladies that come to see us prior to their interview are successful then at their interview. So it's really good stats. We then do a celebration of that. So we really look forward to hearing back from a lady to say, I've got the job. she's then invited to come back to us, and we do what's called like a little capsule wardrobe for her, and we'll give her 5 more pieces of clothing. And the reason we do that is that a lot of ladies, when they get their interview outfit, that might be the only sort of formal clothes that they have. Or the interview outfit might be really, really formal and they need some more workwear clothes and they just haven't got any. And it's going to be another month before their wage comes and their universal credits change. So we just want to give them a boost. And it's almost like a congratulations. When you get your interview outfit, it might be that you get a blazer, a top, trousers, handbag, shoes, accessories. And then when you come back to us, we'll build bits around that. So we'll give you some tops to go with the trousers or some skirts or whatever you want, so that you've got loads and loads of ways of making a different outfit to last you that bit longer. So we will only ever see a lady of a maximum of 3 times, really. And then we just want women to go off, be successful, get the job, and we want to celebrate that. So that is us in a nutshell. We accept ladies on a referral basis, and the reason we do that is not to check up on anybody. It's just so that we know where ladies are coming from, so we know where our demographics coming from. If a lady is really, really struggling with her English, we can provide an interpreter if we know in advance. We work on a really quick scale. So if you said to me now, I have a lady and she has a job interview next Tuesday, I'd get straight onto the phone to the office and we'll try and make sure we see her before the end of this week. We work really, really quick. And so each appointment will be probably a maximum of 2 hours. We will then contact the lady once we have her details. We'll get in touch with her, make that appointment. She'll receive a text message, and she'll get an email as well. Everything will be given, all the directions of how to get to us. I should say as well, although we really encourage ladies to come to us, we're based just near St James's Hospital in Leeds, and we're really easy to get to. If for whatever reason a woman really, really can't get to us for whatever reason, we can offer the appointment over Zoom. So we could do it virtually like you and I are doing now. But we would really encourage, it's really nice to come to the centre and to have that face-to-face. And it's nicer, some people like to come and do that. And also, if anybody is on universal credit with the job centre, tell the job centre that they are coming to us, and the job centre will pay the bus fare, because the job centre recognise that we are a service for employment.
So if, for example, because we work with a lot of ESOL providers and they would have classes of women who are trying to get to the point where they're going to go for an interview, if they were to refer somebody to you, would that,
absolutely,
they could do that?
Absolutely, with pleasure. Yeah, we work with a number of groups. I've just started to work with a group that's in Hare Hills and LS9 at the moment. We work with various language providers, and that's absolutely fine. Yes.
Okay. And do they have to live in Leeds, or can it be further afield?
In Yorkshire.
Right. In Yorkshire. Brilliant. Okay.
Yeah. We just say that we've just taken a lady to work in Bradford, and we've just taken a lady to work on in North Yorkshire, so that we can reach as many women as possible. Obviously, the further out of Leeds, it can be a little bit trickier to get to us. Some people don't want to travel, and that's okay. We can do a virtual appointment. But as long as you're within Yorkshire, you can more than welcome to come to us.